48-hour clearance. The phone lines have been going wild the whole time, and they're not going to let up in the next 2 hours. It's all about the kitchen. It's about stocking up, but stocking up for less. Wait till you see the prices. Wait till you see the incredible products that we've got for you. Kicking off with this 253356 Signature Creation. You've seen me present this to you before. I am blown away at the saving they've done. $99 for a 16-piece set. This is a gourmet set. This is unbelievable. Even from my preview that I did 15 minutes ago, I believe it's something like 30 to 40 sets have been ordered just from that. 253356, 3 flex of $33.30. Get in first and make sure you secure yours. And also in this hour, we are going to be doing the Hamilton Beach Indoor Grill with removable lids. Usual HSN price about $50. Today, less than $35. And to be honest with you, there's so many different things happening in the hour, I can't possibly show you everything. Here's another big highlight though. The lovely Stacey Phillips is going to be here with the ever popular Snapware. Yes, this is on clearance as well. Not $24.90, but $14.90. Keep food fresher for longer, keep everything organised and safe and secure, not just food, but maybe arts and crafts, maybe your paintbrushes for Donna Dewberry, whatever it may be, even makeup. 245317, a 9-piece modular food and home storage set. I have never seen as good a value as that on that set. Really superb. And of course you can shop for all of these items online at hsn.com, so check that out while you can. But I must warn you, the next 2 hours are going to be so fast paced. So if you see something you like, jump on in. I'll let you know when things sell out. But it is all about clearing the items. We have massive warehouses here at HSN, but when they get too full, we've got to clear it on out. My name's Adam Freeman, you are watching HSN, and let's get started. It is all about signature creations from Mr. Scott Conant. This is a gourmet cookware set. It's a 16-piece set. It's 253356. A lady that's going to be joining me for the majority of the next 2 hours is the lovely Kristina Rice.
Hello.
Who's done everything. You've been a restaurant owner, you're a food stylist, a sous chef, you're everything.
And the mom.
The mom as well.
The hardest one.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Do you know, we're excited, and I know you've got a lot to tell us about it, so let's kick in.
I'm going to start cooking.
Okay, we're going to start cooking.
I love this. You know what? I went ahead and I started the steaks because it's just so easy.
We could also, well, I could smell it. I wish you could smell it.
It's easy, and I'm kind of hungry myself. But you know what? We've got the grill pan here, and it's going to make nice grill marks, and I'll take it just, go ahead and flip it over. And it was only in there for just a couple seconds, and look at the grill marks that are inside.
It's like you're in a restaurant.
I started it while you were talking, just for a little bit, and you know what? We're just going to throw some mushrooms inside and start everything with a little bit of flavor. And you know, that's what we're talking about, something easy, something delicious. Put your mushrooms, put your vegetables, make some steaks, and it's simple and elegant, and on top of it you have the panini press.
And you get this with it. You actually get the panini press to go on top.
That's it.
Do you know what, Kristina, let me just go through the whole set for everybody just tuning in. Already I've got over 200 people on the phone lines for this. Just to let you know, this set is exactly the same as it always was. The only thing that's different about it is the price. Come with me, I want to show you then, over this side, exactly what we're talking about.
Cooking.
You just go for it, Kristina, because I am starving. You know, I didn't eat it all day waiting for you.
Okay, good.
Honestly.
There's lots of good food here.
We're going to have steak, we're going to have salmon, we're going to have everything. Okay, right, come over here, let me show you what you're going to get. And I can show you all this, remember, and look at the price. Okay, let's start over this side. No, let's start over here. You're going to get a 10-inch omelette pan. Right there, notice the non-stick, notice the cool-to-touch handles, notice these are riveted on. This is top quality Scott Conant Signature Creations. Also, you're going to get the 11-inch covered sauté chicken fryer. Notice the tempered glass lid as well, cool touch handles. You're going to get the help handle there as well. Over here, you're going to get the 4-quart covered risotto pan, like there, and you're going to get your tempered glass top as well. Then over here, you're going to get your 10-inch square grill pan, and you're going to get over here your grill press, which is cast iron. Then look at all these kitchen utensils that you're going to get. Let me get the list out here. Right, we've got a 12-inch slotted turner, a ladle, we've got a spaghetti server, we've got 10-inch locking tongs, we've also got your 10-inch whisk over here, your 11-inch wood wooden spoons. Look at these mini sprayers. Look at this. This is so cool. 2 of the mini sprayers. Kristina, what do you put in the mini sprayers?
You can put oil, you can put vinegar, you can put seasonings. If you're monitoring what you're putting on your food and on your salad, you can put all the flavor that you want right there and just spritz it right on top.
You just spritz it on.
It's a fun little thing, isn't it?
This is unbelievable. You get all of that for $99 and change. Now, obviously, that price is only good while stocks last, and not just about you and your kitchen. What about your son? A new home you're moving into, your daughter, maybe a wedding gift. This is so good. Because at the end of the day, Kristina, this has all the features that we want.
Everything that you need, everything you possibly need. You've got the grill marks here for the steaks. We're going to go ahead and put this on the side and finish up our mushrooms. But I'll tell you what, it even comes with the tongs. So you're not looking for anything. It all comes with it. You even have the wooden spoons. That's my favorite part too.
And everything is branded, so you know this is going to look so good in the kitchen. Because this is you've got to have nice saucepan.
And it's functional and it's lightweight, but still yet it's sturdy.
Yes.
Okay, so you've got all that flavor, and you are monitoring the oils that you're putting inside because it is non-stick. So we went ahead and we did those steaks. We put the mushrooms in, and it's all inside without using all the fat. You're not using cups of oil. You're not using all that you would want to. Now here you've got your salmon, and what I did here is I heated up the pan, and that's the key to using any pan. Hot pan, a little bit of oil, and then your food. And what you're going to have is beautiful caramelization on all sides of it, edge to edge, right down from the thin part of the salmon to the fat part of the salmon. That's what you're looking for. Now, if I let it sit for a little bit longer, it would be nice and more brown, but it's just absolutely delicious. And you can just cover it up and let it go. So we're not putting a whole bunch of oils and fats in here. Let's finish this off with just a little bit of chicken stock for a little bit of flavor. And you are off basically to the races. All the flavor is coming out, and then what we're going to do is put it on top of our steaks. See, it also has the pour spout on the side, so that is what's simple and easy, little added touches that they've added to this cookware. And look at how simple this is. Wipe this out.
Look at this.
Cleanup is very easy. And you know what? I think we should make a sandwich.
Let's make a sandwich as well. Just saying.
Let's make a sandwich.
To everybody watching.
That's what you're looking for. You're looking for something that you're going to do functional meals, whether you're doing steak or whether you're doing chicken or you're doing sandwiches or vegetables or salmon. You want something that's going to be easy, something that you don't need any special products in order to do it. That's what you're easy.
This gives you the pieces that you need in a kitchen.
That's right, including the press, minus the mushroom. Apparently, this guy didn't want to go with the steak. But you know what? If you're doing a Cuban sandwich, or if you bought a sandwich from the grocery store and you didn't want to make it yourself, put that in there. Or if you're going to have a big fat chicken that you want to press down, go ahead and put that in there. But think about when you go to those sandwich shops, you're paying big money for them to be squishing your sandwich. You go ahead and put it on there, and you can monitor it yourself. If it's done enough and you just want to keep it covered, it still has a little bit of weight on there, and just vent it a little bit. And that's ease, and simple.
And that's cast iron, you know. That's cast iron. You're getting this with this set. Just for anybody who's just tuning in, I challenge you. If you go right now, I don't think any will be open at 2 a.m. Eastern Time, but if you went down to any of the super centres and you looked for a saucepan set like this, you wouldn't find this quality for $99 and change. You just won't find it. Like when I first came to America a year ago, unbelievably, I went down to one of the super centres and I bought a few pieces. It came to well over $99. This price has never been done before. It is only because we're getting rid of the stock. Just let's go again with everything that's over here. I've got Kristina's cookie of a storm, because I know that you already know the price of and the value of this. Regular viewers will know it. If you're brand new, I hope you can see it. This is from a world famous chef called Scott Conan. His line, which is called Signature Creations, is top quality. This is non-stick. This is machine washable. This has got the cool touch handles. It's got the riveted handles. You're going to get the cast iron grill press. You're going to get a load of the utensils. You're going to get a 10-inch omelette pan. You're going to also get the 11-inch covered sauteed chicken fryer. You're also going to get over here your 4-quart covered risotto pan, also with the tempered glass lid. And look at all of these pieces. All of these round here, the whisk, the ladles, the tongs, also your little sprayers, all with the SC Signature Creations on there. if you go to cook on an evening and you go get your pans out and they just look old and scratched and worn, it's not very inspiring.
If you find that you are hiding them when your company comes over, something is wrong.
It's time to upgrade.
I have been there many times, but not anymore. I'm not hiding these pans. I love them. I mean, it's simple and easy. We made some steak. Here's a little salmon. And if you look again, it's nice caramelization all around the edges. The sandwich is cooking. I've got some vegetables going, the pasta primavera. We're going to go ahead and make that. But instead of me adding lots and lots of oil, what I did was I steamed the vegetables. Basically, you've got a nice hot pan, just a little bit of oil, add those vegetables, let the juices come out of those vegetables. So that way, you're basically steaming it. And you have the lid, which also has this little indentation here, so all of the steam is going to be basically going back into the pan, and you're using all of that steam and all of the moisture instead of the fats.
That makes sense, and so does having a taste of the steak that you just wanted to prepare.
Thank you very much. Don't you love that pan too? I mean, really. I really just love it. Whether you're grilling steaks or you're grilling some chicken, if it's cold outside, if it's snowing outside, you know what? Go ahead and do it. You can make believe that you're outside in the grill because you got the grill marks on there.
Kristina, why does this steak taste so good? What have you done to it again?
It's because I did it with love, and I knew that it was going to be good.
You did it with love. Well, you must have done something else to it.
That's what it is. No, but basically, just a little bit of salt and pepper, and then I put a little bit of garlic inside, and I did the garlic in a can opener, believe it or not. I'll tell you that in a few minutes.
It is so busy on our phone lines list. Everybody wanting this set, a 16-piece set for $99.90. Excuse me.
It's that good, isn't it?
You know what's really crazy? Is that even though the price has gone down, they've not taken away the flexible payment. So for $33 and change, you're going to get a gourmet 16-piece set. You've got to get it, even if you just keep it and get it for now and give it away later on in the year. Don't miss out on this sale price. I've never seen it before, and I presented this before at a higher price. Honestly, I highly recommend it. Now what we do?
So do I. You know what? I've got the sandwiches are grilling. Salmon's already done. Pasta's done. I'm going to make a little bit of chicken and a little bit of garlic. I throw in some capers and some lemon juice. And I cover that up with a little bit of chicken broth. Instead of, again, adding a whole bunch of butter or adding a bunch of oil, just a little bit will go a long way. And that's simple. Let it make its own sauce. It's a non-stick pan, so you don't have to worry about it. But a lot of people get a little confused sometimes. What makes the pan work is a hot pan, hot oil, and then your food. If you have a cold pan, cold oil, cold food, it sticks.
It's not going to work.
You're not going to like it.
You don't want it.
You get frustrated. What's the point?
You always get frustrated. I don't want to get frustrated.
No, it's a happy time. It's meal time. That's right.
This is my favorite pasta. It's like the bow ties.
That's right. And I have some squash and some red peppers and the bow ties, a little salt and pepper and a little bit of garlic. And what is better than a whole bunch of Parmesan cheese? Why measure it? Just go ahead and dump it in.
I don't like Parmesan cheese.
Oh, well, then it's too late.
I'm not having any pasta then. That's ruined that for me. Oh, well, never mind. Clearly, pasta's for you. I'll stick to the steak.
But you know what? Look at how easy. Look at how much that's a whole pound of pasta. Okay? And, you know, check it out. Just pour it out. And simple, beautiful, easy cleanup. I'm going to put this over here if you don't mind. But look at how nice. Look at how simple. Look at how quick and easy we just did that.
Can I do it?
Look at that. Yes, you
Did
can.
you just get a bit of this?
Just a little bit of parsley.
Well, I can do that.
Throw it in there.
I can do that.
Have a good time with it. And that's what you're talking about. You're not hiding anything. You're enjoying the pan. The cleanup
You're
is
making
easy.
the most of it. And look at this. Look at this is the pan that Kristina just made the pasta in. Now it's brand new.
Look at how easy that is. Very simple. There's, you know, again, it's easy. It's not hard at all. Nothing crunchies in the bottom of it. But if you're going to put some, go ahead and put the cheese in there. Let it burn. It's going to come up.
Can I just also remind you that you get all of these utensils? You are getting from the slotted turner to the tongs, to the wooden spoon, to the whisker. You're getting it all. And there's even more because you're going to get your little sprayers over here. We could not put anything more in this offer if we tried. I mean, you are honestly getting everything. This is a 16-piece set. Don't forget, you're going to get your cast iron grill press right down there, and the square pan. I mean, whether you're doing steaks, whether you're going to do like your paninis, your sandwiches, this is just awesome. And the silly thing about it is that this is the top quality kind of pans. You know, this is Halo non-stick technology. This is your riveted handles. This is your cool to the touch handles. This is your tempered brass lids. It is truly the best of the best, and it's all there for 3 flexible payments of $33 and change.
That's it. Look, and we're going to finish it off with a little bit of caper sauce, a little bit of butter, and look at how simple, look at how delicious. You know what? You visit your own restaurant every day whenever you go into that kitchen. Well, why not enjoy it?
It's true.
You know, that's what you're talking about. Simple, easy, elegant, functional, and cleanup has got to be easier. It's not coming in my house.
You know, we have got like 1 minute left on this presentation. That is all. Please take down that item number. Start calling now to reserve yours at this clearance price. There is $100 off the usual HSN price of $199 and change. It's $99.90. Even if you do some comparative shopping and take down the item number and call us tomorrow, that is fine. I just hope that we have stocks left. At least try us out. Maybe this is your first ever purchase on HSN. What a way to get started. I promise you, you will be blown away. This is your brand new cookware set from Scott Conan. Do some searches on the internet. Type in Scott Conan. See what an award-winning chef he is and how good a quality, and the fact that you're going to be getting designer cookware in your home for just a silly, silly price. Okay, final things, Kristina. What else are we doing?
Look at that. I'm looking at all the cheese that's oozy and yummy and delicious.
Gooey cheese.
But you know what? This came out of the sandwich. That's going to come right out. This I did on purpose just to show you how easy and delicious. Parmesan cheese will come right out. Look at that.
It's just done. Look at it. That's simple. The beauty of non-stick.
That's right.
We love it, and we absolutely adore this. Kristina, thank you so much for showing us this.
You're welcome.
Don't go anywhere, though.
Okay.
Stay with us the whole time. This is 253-356. So busy. Lots of people on the phone line. 3 flex of $33.30. Really appreciate you being there and for shopping with us tonight in this clearance show of kitchen stock up. Well, Kristina, one thing we love and adore are these silicone ties, which are fabulous. And, you know, as you were saying before with meat, why would you want to put, like, string or rope around it? That's no good.
That's no good. That's no good.
These are a much better way to do it, and these are going to be a lot more hygienic. And if I just show you here, all you're going to do is you wrap it around, and then you simply slot it in there like that.
Right.
And you're done.
Very easy. Whether you're doing a roast, or you're going to tie together a prime rib, or you're going to tie together your turkey or your chicken or something like that. Here what we did is I took a flank steak, I put some vegetables inside, I tied it, and you can roast that in the oven. How about a cube steak if you want to tie some vegetables in there? Here we did a chicken. Think of all of the wonderful things that you can do with this. It's very easy. And again, if you think about the string, you can't have string in the garage, and then you're going to tie your chicken with it. I don't think so.
No, I don't want
not for me.
No way, no way. They are $7.45 for a Saturday. I'd grab them while they're...
Again, if you think about the string, you can't have string in the garage, and then you're going to tie your chicken with it. I don't think so.
No, I don't want
not for me.
No way, no way. They are $7.45 for a Saturday. I'd grab them while they're on clearance. That's literally half price. $195,886 is for the Air Gourmet Air Insulated Anodized Baking Sheet. Wow, that sounds technical, doesn't it? Well, it's $9.90 for this, and really, again, look at these prices, look at the value. Whether you've been shopping for purses, whether you've been shopping for your today's special, whatever it is, today and the whole 48 hours is just an amazing value time.
Check
oh, brother!
You know what's even better? If I it'll just slide right off. That's delicious.
This
just
looks
think
good.
About it. I have nowhere to put it though.
So what? These sound so technical. So what are these?
What they are, it's a wonderful baking pan to have because it's even all the way around, no matter what it is that you're cooking. On the top and the bottom, it's even insulation. On the inside, see right in here? See the cookie all the way around is nice and golden. Whether you're using this as the cookie, which is David's Cookies, which is fantastic. Yes. Have you ever had them? Oh my gosh. And then here's the chocolate chip scones. Absolutely wonderful. Fantastic. I mean, buttery through and through. That's what you're talking about. Even heating. you don't want to make this twice.
No.
You know that you're going to make it twice because the first batch is going to be eaten very quickly. But because of the pan has got a little space on the inside, you can't see it, but it's there. From edge to edge, it's going to be cooking evenly. So whether you're making a delicate filo dough, whether it's a piece of filo dough that's rolled up, like in my house, I'm Greek, so I'm making all sorts of stuff with filo dough. You know what? It's beautiful. It's soft. It's tough enough to do tender things. It's tough enough to do cookies. It's tough enough to do anything that you want, but you'd never know because look at how gentle and look at how easy that is. It's very simple to have a perfect cookie. That looks like a store-bought cookie.
It does.
But it's not. It's David's cookies, and it's fantastic, and I get to eat this one. I'm not giving it up.
If you want to get your own David's cookies, go to hsn.com and you'll find it right there. A great assortment.
This pan is priceless, absolutely priceless, because it has the little section on the inside, and so if your oven runs a little hot or maybe runs a little cold or something, it keeps it insulated. It's working for you in the oven, basically. That's what it's doing.
You know what? This is not the most exciting purchase you'll ever make, but the difference is it's going to make a difference.
The difference is when you're making Christmas cookies or when you're making holiday cookies or you're making something for a function, you know that it's going to work the first time and the last time. Every single time you are going to make your cookies or whatever it is that you're baking, whether it's your pastry or your bread, it's going to work. And it's going to look perfect.
There's a $10 saving right now. Get it, try it. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. It's less than $10 to get one of these. So these really are try-me prices. You could get, tonight, I promise you, in the next hour and 40 minutes, you could pick up like 4 or 5 items and still have spent less than $50 and get things that are really going to make a difference in the kitchen, things that are going to help you, things that are going to save time or just make life so much easier if you're always on the go with the kids, with the family. This is so cool. 195-886. This is the Air Gourmet Air Insulated Anodized Baking Sheet. It is dishwasher safe as well. We are moving right along. 195-886 is your item number on that one. Still available is our Signature Creation 16-piece cookware set. There's nothing more that I could say to sell that than the fact that that is top quality gourmet set. It is 16 pieces and it's $99.90. That is just truly awesome. I urge you to pick that up for anybody you know that needs a cookware set while it's on clearance. On the way in this hour, Stacey's going to be here with the ever popular Snapware. It's a 9-piece modular food and home storage set, 245317. I'm being told by my producer Leslie that we are going to reduce the time on the presentation for that because nearly a quarter of our entire stock has already gone just from one mention. There's a $10 saving on the already low price for makeup, for crafts, for tools, for food, for anything. It's 245317. It's your 9-piece Snapware set. And of course, what about getting some rewards? We love rewards. Check out a couple of things. Get your Visa card or also maybe go to hsn.com. Because at hsn.com you always find interesting things on there to shop for. Whether it's Saturday special, whether it's jewellery or apparel or electronics. Something truly for everybody. Well, I am joined by a very talented lady. Her name is Kristina Rice, and now we are going to be talking about
yummy
chip and dip.
That's it.
But just more than a chip and dip.
It is more than a chip and dip. You know, it's such a functional piece. You would never really think about it because you use it all the time. I use this all the time. Once I got it, I really do use it all the time. Here's the vessel that you're going to keep all of your things inside to keep warm. It's a nice dish, and it holds a lot of, I believe it's 2 cups that it's holding, or 2 or 4 cups.
4.
It's 4 cups. Okay, and then here's the warmer. Now, what you're going to do here is you can put all of your side items inside, whether it's strawberries or marshmallows or your chips or your vegetables. So you can have your cheese dipping here, which we've got to show you, and you've got the cord. It's got the power cord here, you've got the on and off switch right here, and it's very simple, very easy, but let me show you what's even better. It'll keep cold things cold, hot things hot. So we put ice on the bottom of here, we've put the shrimp on the outside, we've got the nice cocktail sauce in the middle, and you are ready for a nice little happy party. You know, that's what you're talking about, something functional. If you don't want to use it all together right now, if you just want to use that, go ahead and just use that. If you want to keep the warmer on somewhere else and just keep something warm, go ahead and do that. You don't have to use them together. It's very easy. You could always put a bouquet of flowers right here and use it separately. So we've got our shrimp cocktail. We've got, how about some warm spinach dip and some vegetables, and you've got some pita bread and some little chips. That's what you're talking about. Easy things that you are using every single day. You're not taking care of everything in the kitchen. You're enjoying your family, you're enjoying your company, and you're enjoying what you purchase. And it's so inexpensive, but you're going to use this all the time.
It's one of those items that you really actually do use.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. And you're going to use this all the time. And then over here, we've got some nice warm chocolate and some strawberries and some marshmallows. See, Al, so you have all sorts of fun with that.
Oh, it's good.
But think about all of this. If you have kids coming over, you've got some friends coming over and you're going to have a little party, go ahead and put this out. You don't have to even worry about it. All we did here is we put some chocolate chips inside, we turned it on, we let it sit for a little while, we gave it a good stir, and look, it's nice, it's smooth, it's creamy, and that's what you're wanting. Something easy and functional with a large capacity but doesn't take up that much room.
I've got very bad news.
Oh.
No, I'm sorry, I've got really bad news.
But wait, the cheese is good.
We've only got 260 of these left.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know why? Because it's $12 and change! Oh! You get a chip and dip, or a strawberries and dip, or a parsnip and dip, whatever you want to dip in it, and it's $12 and change. For parties, for the big game, for Saturday nights in watching a movie, for any event that you're having, you know this is going to be used. You're going to keep things warm. You're going to have that full big selection. It's $12 and change. You wouldn't even find this down the stores. Down to the final 240 now. Honestly, use express ordering if you can do. If not, just call that toll-free number at the bottom of the screen. Okay, now what can I eat?
There's cheese. I'm wanting it. I have a little sickness with potato chips. I do. I just can't seem to let them go. You know, it's unfortunate, but it is true. But you know what? This keeps the cheese all nice and cheesy. There's no skin on the top. Can you see that? And that's because it's nice and warm and delicious, and the chips are nice and crunchy, and they're not getting all sweaty because of the steam. So your vegetables are nice here. You've got your chips on the both sides. Mix it up a little bit. You've got 4 separate compartments. Each compartment holds its own section. So you can have vegetables, you can have chips, you can have anything that you want in here, and keep your dip warm for whoever's coming over.
I love it.
I know, it's
I'll
very
tell you
simple.
something, on that display, you know, at the end of the party, the broccoli would still be there.
Yeah.
The chips would have gone, but the broccoli would still be there. Well, we are living this. It's $12.45. There's 100 and about 170 left.
Oh.
They're going quick. Jump on the phone line and grab it. We're going to move on.
Okay.
Are we on saying goodbye now?
Oh,
We'll
all
see
right.
you back in a minute.
Kick me off. I'm going to eat those chips.
You go for it. Don't go anywhere too far, because I need you back. Also still available. And we have the Jumbo Griddle. It's from Cooks and Chefs. Very, very limited quantity. It's just $29.90. And it really is. When we say Jumbo, it is Jumbo. 178600. And still available from Signature Creations. This is the incredibly sized 16-piece cookware set, $99.90 for all of that. I mean, all of that. It is an incredible value. Do the flexible payments of $33.30 and you are ready to go. Okay, we have so much to get through. The wonderful Alison Dubois Scott is going to be on the way for a great presentation of a progressive chop and store serving dish, so stay with me. But if you want to pre-order this, you can do. This is $22.90. This is the, what's this again? This is the Wilton Armtail Grillware Choice of Serveware. We've got like 16 items scheduled in this hour. Honestly, stay with us. There's something for everybody. In a couple of nights' time, I'm going to be launching Pipo Perez jewellery. Very excited. Take a little look at this.
Pipo Perez and HSN invite you to experience old-world craftsmanship with an eclectic and contemporary jewelry collection. The Pipo Perez Jewelry Collection, Friday on HSN. Give yourself the red carpet treatment with Michael DeCesare's new hair care line. Learn from one of the best. Michael DeCesare, Emmy Award-winning international hairstylist. Michael DeCesare Hair Care, Friday on HSN.
I'm still eating his carrot. Kitchen Stock Up is on the way at 3 o'clock Eastern, 12 Pacific, again with myself and the lovely Kristina Rice will be here for that hour. Jewellery clearance under $50. John has got some great pieces to show you at 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific. And then Technobond Jewellery, a clearance between 30 and 60% off. That's at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific. I'll finish this carrot and let's do some more Kitchen Stock Up here on HSN. We are in the kitchen on HSN. I hope you're having a great evening. My name's Adam Freeman, and honestly, these are such good fun shows. We are talking great quality products, but ridiculous prices. I mean, just virtual. I mean, if they're any lower, we've virtually given them away. So stay with us, see what we've got. I know there's going to be something you're going to like. Let's move straight on to this. This is 216952. It's the Progressive 4-piece vegetable and fruit tool set that we're going to be talking about. It's $9.90, and the wonderful Alison DeBras. Good evening.
How are you?
Have I got carrot in my teeth?
No.
Good, thankfully.
I wouldn't tell it anyway.
Okay, we've got minutes to tell everybody about this.
We have so many great things. I tell you what, if you're going to a shower, get any of these. They're great for $10. This is the Chop and Store. What this is, there's 4 divisions in here. You see the lid comes off. This is a nice, soft, pliable plastic with its built-in cutting board. That by itself is worth the money. And then you store all 4 items. Super deep, 3-cup capacities in here for summer coming. Whether it's picnic, going in the cooler, taking this with. But what I love about this is even if it's not chopped up, maybe you have your onion in here, your tomato in there, because you're going to go out to a picnic. You take this with you, you can slice everything, then you scooch it right down in the opening. As you turn it, you take it with you, but you can pop the whole thing into your cooler because it snaps on. Here's another one. How about those fruit salads? Store these up. Pop these in the fridge. But I tell you what, guys, if you're a crafter, put all your stuff in there. Give this to the kids for $10. Are you kidding me? This whole storage container with the cutting board and the bottom and the top, $10. Progressive. Hello.
It's just nothing. I mean,
yeah, I know.
This is the big brand name. This is something so versatile, and it's what, $9.90 to be precise. The usual price is like $15. Even that's a good deal.
Even that's a good deal. But here's the thing: just for the cutting boards, I love the round shape. I like to take this with me. It fits right on top. You can actually put the knife right in there with it if you wanted to. But whether you're taking your vegetables, your fruits, your meats, maybe you want to put your hot dogs in there and your hamburgers or whatever, your chopped onions, whether you're storing this in the fridge for every day, I find my family eats the fruit a lot better if I already have it chopped up for them.
I absolutely agree, yeah.
They'll just reach right in. If I have a whole cantaloupe, nobody will eat it to save the world.
Is that not the truth or what?
But if it's all fresh and the kids just open it up, all of a sudden it's fun, it's good, and you're welcome to double dip if you'd like to, because you're just taking what you like. But whether you use the cutting board or not, but the opening is there, it's fun. It's a fun way for taco night. You chop it up the olives, you chop it up the lettuce, you scooch it right in the opening that you want to. And then of course, dishwasher safe. It's all food safe. You know, you can't go wrong with this. Dishwasher safe in the top rack, the entire thing. It's by Progressive. It makes sense. That's what I love about this with the cutting board. But again, when I was talking about going to a shower, because next we're going to have a can opener and a multi-opener set. We're also going to have a microwave set. Any of these together as a combination gift for the amount of money, these are all staples for your home that every kitchen needs. They're not superfluous, oddball items. Nope. You got to store stuff. You have to open up cans, and you're going to cook in the microwave and save yourself the trouble of a messy thing. So all these items tonight by Progressive, they're necessary.
And you know what? You can get them all because the prices are so low. Let me give you a quantity update on this. We've got about 370 or so to go around at this price. Just truly stock up, get whatever you like. If there's something that you receive and you don't like, you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. But there's a lot of savvy shoppers out there, a lot of people who know to wait for the sales and the bargains. It is happening for 48 hours right now on HSN. We've done fashions earlier. Right now, it's all about the kitchen. We love this item. It is $216,953, less than $10. Also available, but something we don't have time for a presentation for from Progressive, is a 3-piece kitchen, seafood and pizza shears. Very, very limited. $14.09. A couple of words on those?
Those are fantastic. The shears themselves, the blue ones, they come with a magnet that stick on your refrigerator. All stainless steel, super sharp. There's only like 50 of those left, I think.
Oh, really?
The ones with the seafood, if you ever have a hard time opening up crab and shrimp, snip right through the thick shells on those. I highly recommend those. I use those every single day at my home. I've never found a better pair of kitchen shears. And trust me when I say I've gone through lots of them. Those are fantastic. Do not miss those if you need shears.
About 45 of those sets to go around, so please call and ask us about that. We're moving straight on.
Right.
This is a 2-minute special and the clock has started.
This is the multi-opener. You're going to get a can opener and a multi-opener. A couple quick things. Multi-opener. You ever have that jar you can't quite open?
Yeah.
You can't find your husband? You don't know what you're going to do? The multi-opener is going to open those jars. It's also got a ripper on here that will open up the bags. But take a look. How many of you get these kind of things on your aspirin or whatever and you can't get them open? It's so aggravating. This has a right there. You hold that. You peel the thing off like that. That will open it. This is your can opener. This is for those of you that have any issues with hand strength or problems with your wrist. You take this on, you snap it into place. You know it's on there. You don't have to hold it. It goes right there. It locks on. You don't have to twist. You will not hurt your wrist. You will ratchet. This is huge popular. When you want to take it off, you go like this. You put it on. You snap it in. You can pick it up. This is on there. It's not one of those funny little things. If your can opener looks like it's been over on the Mayflower and it's got crusty little things, get rid of it. Start over. Lock it on. Goes little bitty to big.
That's clever.
And then this is the multi-opener. Both of these pieces together, fantastic deal. This will open up pop tops so you don't break your nail. Sardine cans, pull them right back off. The Vienna sausages, that sort of thing. Use this part to open up. Well, here you go. This will show you right here. I asked them to please show this because this shows you all the things. But see the can opener? Ratchet, ratchet. Right-handed or left-handed. Your choice. You don't need to pick. This will do both. Open up those bags, the salad bags, all the things. Look at that little stupid thing on the ketchup. That is so annoying. You can't ever pinch it. All the jars, all the pudding cups. Fantastic item. These are huge at retail, much more expensive than this, and they fly off the shelves.
Do you know what? That's again from Progressive. It's as good as it gets. You get both of those. They're kitchen essentials.
Oh, absolutely. These are things you have to have just like this. Now, if you have a child over the age of 4, get this. Okay, let me tell you what. This is going to be $3 for your microwave saver. I call that because if you've ever had a can of ravioli blow up in the microwave, that's what this is going to protect from splattering. This is also your bacon, your hot dog, your hamburger, your sausage cooker right here. And then you're also getting the egg maker, which is also an omelet maker. This pops open like this. Look at here's your eggs in there. You pop the eggs in, you pierce the yolk, and there it is. You can do eggs in one side and then the meat's in the other, or you can snap it shut. I want you to think about this for the price. $3, $3, $3. $3 to not clean the popped open stuff that is stuck on top of your microwave. This goes over this. This goes over any bowl of soup. This goes over anything that explodes and splatters, guys. And it has the venting holes, so it's not going to pop off. It's going to vent exactly right. There's a lot of things right now about not putting the cling wrap over top of the foods when you're microwaving. Well, what are you going to do then?
Exactly.
This is what you're going to do right here. To vent exactly right. There's a lot of things right now about not putting the cling wrap over top of the foods when you're microwaving. Well, what are you going to do then?
Exactly.
This is what you're going to do right here. Use your plates, use your microwave safe, things that are made for the microwave. That's what these are. Your big tray, 2 big old burgers, and this will grill it. The problem with the microwave is you think everything's going to be mushy. When you have the right ones, it won't. You'll actually get the grill marks. But look at that. There's that soup, or there's that ravioli, or the SpaghettiOs, or whatever you're cooking, and you know, look at nasty.
Yeah.
That would be on the top of your microwave. Bacon, when it's cooking, it's delicious. It pops. Pop, 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 pop. There I am. I love this thing in my kitchen. You guys will love this too. I love a good sale, Adam. I'm excited I got to be here tonight.
I know. Have you finished now?
I'm done.
No.
I got 3 great things and I'm out of here.
Alison, thank you so very, very much. And thank you for your calls. Do you know what? There are hundreds of you on the phone line for this. This is the 3-piece microwave cooking set. Can I, even just for the cover that's going to go over the top of anything, I would pay $9.90. That is a great, great deal. We have fewer than 300 of these now left to go around. Absolutely pick up the phone and call and secure your set. 212-047 is your item number on another superb kitchen stock-up item. All of those from Progressive. Must-haves, really. Well, thank you for watching. This is HSN. We are live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, also online at hsn.com. If you're looking for anything in particular, be it jewelry, be it kitchen accessories, go to the website because we've got like 160,000 products on there or something silly. This month we're celebrating International Women's Month, so definitely see that. Well, Alison has left us, but she'll be back, I'm sure, very soon. We are going to move on to... we've got some updates. Okay. We thought it would happen. The shears have now sold out, so thank you very much for your orders on that. We knew it would do. Also sold out is the chip and dip. Congratulations. Do the chocolate with strawberries. You'll love it. And still we'll do a reminder of other products we've seen so far in the hour towards the end, so stay with us. And I'm being told that now, before we've even done a presentation, 60% of the snapware is gone. Completely gone. Stacey, you might not even need to come on air, because it's really, honestly, all about to sell out. 245-317. You can use that for anything. Makeup, tools, crafting, accessories, food, just truly anything for $14.90. Okay, we are going to move straight on, this time to the Hamilton Beach Indoor Grill with removable grids. Usual price just under $50 right now, $34.90. You know who's back again. Somebody who is a very familiar face, the lovely Connie Smith.
Hi, Adam.
How are you?
Good, darling. How are you?
Well, I'm worn out already, actually.
Are you hungry?
I'm always hungry.
Are you already full?
No, honestly, just feed me. I'll do more.
Feed me, baby. Okay, great. Well, I'm so glad to be back with this grill. This is one of my favorite items, and mainly because it cooks on both sides at the same time. It allows you to eat a healthier meal because, all of the fat drains off into the reservoir. So when you're sitting there and you're thinking, it's getting into spring, I'm going to be looking at doing the whole bathing suit thing. I want to look great, so it's a great way to do that. But I'm going to show you everything that you're going to get because this is Hamilton Beach's 14-inch grill. Now, this is the biggest grill that they make. Cooks on both sides at the same time. It has a couple extra features that I really like that are really nice. First of all, I hate to clean. These come out, and you would not believe, and you're going to see in this presentation, how non-stick this is.
Okay.
It's just, nothing sticks to it. You can burn a grilled cheese on there, and it'll just completely lift up. They snap right off, so they're dishwasher safe. But the nice thing is, see the reservoir? This has sort of a tilt, a little down slope to it. So when you're cooking anything that has any kind of a fat in it, it's going to drain into that reservoir, so your food's not swimming in all of that saturated fat.
Right.
And it makes it healthier. It also has a hinge on it that allows, when you're putting something in that's relatively thick, it actually is going to lift up over it. You see how this hinge moves?
Yes.
So that it's not sitting, in a V shape. It'll kind of actually float on top of it nicer. Also, you can lift this up. It has a little bit of a foot here that opens up. You lift this up, you can open it all the way, and you can cook on both sides at the same time. But the nice thing is that it has a safety feature, Adam. This cooks to 15 minutes, and let me tell you what, most of the things you're going to cook in here are only going to take you 15 minutes.
Really? That's all?
Yeah, because you're cooking both sides.
Of course.
And it even has a little guide on the side for you for, specific things, meats, hamburgers, chicken, to give you an idea of where to start. You can put a frozen chicken breast in here and cook it straight through in 7 to 8 minutes, depending on the thickness of it. That's how quick and easy this is. But the nice thing is when this gets to 15 minutes, bell rings, it goes off. You don't have to worry if you walk out of the house and say, did I leave the grill on?
Right.
Don't worry about it. It's going to turn itself off in 15 minutes whether you want it to or not. Of course, you can always turn it back on if you need to. But it really is a great way to cook, healthy way to cook. These are 2 chicken breasts that were frozen. When you had Alison on at the beginning of the show, I put 2 frozen chicken breasts in here, and they're just about ready to go. Let's kind of see. Look at that.
Look at
Isn't it
that.
beautiful? Nice and
But
healthy
this is what
chicken.
you want. You want fast food,
Oh,
but you
yeah.
want good food, you know, and this
You
does it.
do. You do. Let's go ahead and take one of these off of here, and let's put some
Serve
more
it
things
on
up.
up.
You know what? I'm going to show you something else that's really nice. I'm going to cut into some of the food, but I kind of want to get on to some of the other things because I'm dying to try the fajitas. They're my favorites. Take a look at this. Take a look at how easy and how non-stick that is.
That's what you
Isn't
want.
this fabulous? This is what you want. I don't want to spend a lot of time cleaning. I love to cook, but send somebody else in to do the cleaning for me. Look at that. Isn't it fabulous?
This checks all the boxes. Easy to use, simple, non-sticks, cooking both sides at once, fast food, easy to clean, and it's $34.90. If you know that this is something you've been looking at for a while, but you've never wanted to splash out on about the $50, for $34.90, this is surely the best price ever on this, I would imagine. It's on 2 Flex as well for $17.45. Not many, only a few hundred to go around, and that is going to be it. Call now to secure yours. This is Hamilton Beach, and again, that's a brand and a range we've had on HSN for a long time now. This is quality. So many people love this. You are watching at the right time. Trust me to get your hands on it. I see shrimp.
Do you love shrimp? I love peel and eat shrimp. I love them. And this, one jumped off
There
of it.
you go. Trying to get away.
That's how fresh the shrimp are today. They really are. It's great. You think about this. Think about the amount of power that you're using cooking some items in your stove or on your oven. It takes a lot of power
Absolutely.
to cook some of those items, and this is a great affordable way for you to not be using the whole oven to be cooking. And like I said, when you're cooking on both sides at the same time, you're sealing in the juices too. Let me tell you what. Do you like fajitas?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I love fajitas. To me, there's nothing better than eating fajitas constantly. And when you're searing in the juices on them, I don't know about you, but I like them, well, a little bit more done than that. But take a look at that. Some people do like more of a rarity. Look, is that beautiful?
Yeah.
And look at how tender this is cutting. Isn't this great?
Wow.
It's just cutting like butter.
Yeah, I like butter.
Nice, huh? Isn't that great? It's a great way to cook. Nice and healthy, lean food. You can cook anything you want on here. I've even made pancakes on here. It does both sides.
Really?
Yeah, I've done what I call them griddle cakes.
Griddle cakes.
It makes it's a great way to make all kinds of things. What about paninis? Do you like paninis?
I love paninis.
Everybody loves them. And look at that. It has all that cheese on there. Take a look at that. And notice how the cheese is just not sticking. It comes off like nothing.
It's funny how what is going to be probably one of the cheapest items that you buy for your kitchen is going to end up being one of the most used items in the kitchen.
It is.
It's so true though. I mean, especially as well if you live like me, if you live by yourself and you just want something that's going to be easy and simple to use and not using all the power of your typical conventional oven. This is the way to go. I mean, look at that.
It is. And I'll tell you what, there's nothing more special than food. Food always makes everything special. Oh, you're going to have some? That's great.
I think I will. It's red hot.
You know
ow,
what?
Ow, ow.
Here, let me give you a plate.
Thank you.
There you go. Careful. And like I said, go on, eat it. Are you going to burn
It's going to
yourself?
burn my mouth off.
On national television, ladies and gentlemen, Adam's going to burn himself.
Too hot. Just give me
Well,
a
let
minute.
it cool. Let it cool off because it did just come out of there. Let's go back over to the burnt one. Remember the burnt one? Another burnt
Yes.
one. I let this one sit a little bit longer. Now we can turn it off because we're done. Bing.
Bing bong.
But take a look at this. Here we go. We're cleaning it off again. No matter how long you leave this on, it's so easy to clean. So wonderful just to clean. And imagine how easy it'll be for you when you've got this at home too.
It's true. It's so true.
Everything we've had. Now this was the fajitas with the onions and the peppers, and look at that. It just comes right off of there. It's simple, simple, simple. And it's just a no worry type of product. And you know what? It's always fun for the kids to get involved too.
And with this, how can they? I mean, at the
Well,
end of the
yeah,
day,
you gotta watch.
Oh, well, exactly. But at the front, there's not like a million different buttons to choose and different options. It's quite easy. You've even got the guide on there to guide you how long
Sure.
for your meats, your burgers. It's just perfect.
It is. What about a nice flaky piece of fish?
Oh yes.
I'm a big orange roughy person, so I made a nice piece of orange roughy.
Oh.
And I grilled a couple vegetables in there too. You can put all kinds of different vegetables in with it. It does such a wonderful job of searing in the flavors. It's just absolutely beautiful. Look at that. I love nothing better than fresh grilled. How is that now?
Oh, gorgeous.
Is it working out for you?
Oh.
Is it yummy? You know what? I think we'll let this one sit and burn up a little bit. Let's go get the shrimp. I think they're ready to go. What do you think?
It's time for shrimp. Look at that.
Ooh, look at that. Is that beautiful?
That one's moving.
No, that one's okay now. It was moving the last time we looked at it, but look at how beautiful these shrimp are. If you like something sweet and simple, like peel and eat shrimp, all you have to do is throw them on. What do you call that? Shrimp on the bobby.
No, you're not. No.
It's so. Go ahead, just keep chewing. It is. It's actually an affordable way for you to make a real nice meal. Have that beautiful grill inside. Do the health-conscious type of eating. Everything just slides right into the reservoir. In fact, you keep chewing, and I'm going to pull up one of these other grills. I'm going to show you how that works.
Okay.
You know, because it's kind of just keep munching away. It must be awful, that sandwich, huh?
Oh.
It must just taste horrible.
I'm sending it back.
But here's the grill, and remember what I was telling you, how, you know, it's just by the way it's, you know, the nature of gravity. This is how all of your fats and oils will just drain off of the food, so your food's not swimming in it. And then it just goes down here into the reservoir below. See where it keeps it all down in there? In fact, you know, just for sake of the conversation, we'll pour it all in there, and you can see. It's nice and easy. It really and truly does a great job on saving you on all the fat and oils. If you're looking to eat health conscious, it really does a great job. It does an absolutely great job. Adam, are you having a good time?
No.
All I can say is if you love paninis, for paninis alone, it makes a great thing to do.
I'm sold on this. Absolutely sold.
Yes, you did it. You finished. I'm so proud of you.
Okay, so we have like 15 seconds left. Got it. Final things, final words. Anybody who's teetering on the edge of whether to buy it, what would you say?
Quick and easy, simple. If it's your first time cooking in the kitchen, it's a great way to start.
And there you go.
There you go. Non-stick.
Connie, thank you so much.
Thanks, Adam.
When are you back next?
I'm back at noon today.
Noon today for more from the lovely Connie. Thank you so much.
I'll see you then.
We will definitely see you then, especially with food as good as this. Stay with us, 255-089. I can highly recommend that. 2 flexes, $17.45. Also available, but very limited, not enough time for presentation, is the multifunction flatbread maker that's at $79.90. Add on 3 flexes, $26.63. Make your own flatbreads and so much more. $20 off the regular price, $253.993. And Todd English, he's got a hard anodized 4-quart chef's pot with steamer insert. This is beautiful. It's $32.45. Look at the normal HSN price of $64.90. What a massive difference that is. If you'd like to grab that, 840-939. Also from Mr. Todd English, world-renowned chef, you've got the hard anodized gourmet fish poacher set. Poach those fish perfectly, less than $30 when the usual price is about $60. 238-517. Again, only a couple of handfuls of those available, so please call sooner rather than later. And I have just been told we will not be airing the snapware. Stacey has already left the building. Why? Because we only have 100 left. If you would like one of the final 100 of the snapware set, it's a 9-piece modular food and home storage set. Call right now. Hundreds have been sold just on the previews. 245-317. There will not be a presentation because it will sell out. Please make sure you're one of the people that gets it. Well, I am delighted to say that the lovely Kristina Wright is back.
I got to join you again.
I missed you.
I saw Stacey leaving.
I have burnt my mouth. That was so hot that penny. It was beautiful, but I dived in too soon. Okay, we're moving straight on. So this is the Wilton Armtail. We've got lots of options here.
Yes, and you know what? I love these platters and plates. You know why? Because they are so beautiful, they're so luscious, and they're so functional. It has a lifetime warranty on it. Here's the one tray. This is just absolutely exquisite, if you can see right here. And you know what? You can see even on the other side. You put this on the grill, put this on the fire, put this on the barbecue, and it has a lifetime warranty, and it's born in the USA, Pennsylvania, United States. There you go, and that's a good thing. You know what? It's going to last you a lifetime. It has a lifetime warranty, and as you use it, you're going to season it, and it's just going to be luscious. And you're going to, if let's say you're on the grill and you're making your barbecue steaks or whatever, you've got a nice hot plate to put things on. Or, you know what, if you're going to make some pasta or if you're going to make some vegetables, go ahead and put that tray on there, put it on the barbecue, put it on the grill, put it on anywhere you want to, and it's going to work for you. And it's going to stay just as beautiful, just as luscious. As you're working with your products, if it gets to be looking like it's a little bit worn, you clean it with a little baking soda and water, and that's it.
Really?
I mean, you're going to wash it with soap and water anyway, but as you're using it, you know, as everything you use, you're going to get a little nicks or scratches or whatever, but just rub a little baking soda and water, almost like a paste, and it's going to come right out. This has been used. I've used this several times.
I've never seen anything like this before.
Oh, it's absolutely fabulous. Up to 1,000 degrees this will take. Now, obviously, your kitchen stove's not going to be doing that, but your barbecue could, your grill could, your smoker could. You can put a turkey on here and smoke it in the grill. Leave it there. You can make the salmon on this plate if you'd like to. You can make your fajitas. Go ahead and make your breakfast fajitas if you'd like. Think about all the money that you're spending when you go to the restaurant just for a breakfast skillet. Make the skillet yourself. Look at what a beautiful presentation it is. It's going to keep your hot food hot, your cold food cold. Over here you've got the gratin pan and you've got that basting bowl.
Look at this.
It's just absolutely fantastic. You've got the barbecue sauce. Think about when you've got the steaks on, or maybe you've got the hamburgers going, or you've got lobsters on the grill. Think about that. Let's put the lobsters on here and the steak on the grill. Put some sauteed butter in here and some little bit of garlic. You see that? I'm all
Somebody
about
get
it.
them off.
Just wait a minute. But you know what? It's made in the USA. It's got a lifetime warranty. You don't have to worry about this pan. It's fantastic to look at. Let me just take the sticker off. You can even see that they've taken the time to press these on. The little grooves in here, that's going to have your even heating, and it's just absolutely feels wonderful. It's nice and smooth, and both sides you've got the rope design, even with a little twisty knot right here. You've got a large capacity. You could put your fajitas inside, or you can make your breakfast platter, put anything that you want on here. What we did here in the gratin pan is we put the broccoli, we put a little water, we made the broccoli nice the way we wanted it, then we added a little sauce and cheese and left it on the grill, and make your grilled vegetables a little bit different.
This is, I mean, really and honestly, this is something extra special. This is one of those items that you might not have normally bought, but while it's at that price of $22.90, it just makes sense. Quantity of these, not huge stocks. We have enough to go around. I don't think this is going to sell out in this presentation, but if you like the look of it, definitely call now. So just to note, what are the options? Because it says here that we've got...
You have this sizzle. You've got this grill tray.
Yes.
Okay, so it's a nice large capacity. Here's your grill tray.
So that's $22.90.
Yes.
Right.
And then you have your two, what I call the fajita pans. And these are absolutely wonderful. Doesn't have to just be for fajitas, but you do get both of them.
And that's $22.90.
Yep, and it's oven safe, grill safe, barbecue, everything made in the USA. And it's beautiful for serving as well as for cooking and grilling. And then you have the essential piece, which I love this. You've got the pour spout, you've got the nice deep container inside here, and then you've got the rope design, a little bit of knot right here, and again you've got the grill marks on the bottom. It goes onto the barbecue, and it comes with this. Just fabulous. Make a quiche in here. Put your vegetables in here. Do anything you want. Use it as a side dish. Put some ice and some shrimp. It'll keep it nice and cold.
You forget the whole lot.
That lobster.
I know. You've got lobster on the brain, you.
I do love lobster.
You love lobster.
I do.
Kristina's not going anywhere. She's going to stay with me for the majority of the next hour. So what we should do at the end of this hour is recap what we've seen so far. Okay, let's do it right now. Do you remember what we started off with earlier in the hour? Yep, it was all about Scott Conant's Signature Creations, a 16-piece cookware set, 253, 356. You get all of that. It's Halo non-stick technology. You've got the helper handles on the big pans. You've got the tempered glass lids. You've got all the different utensils. A 16-piece cookware set, 253, 356. You get all of that. It's Halo non-stick technology. You've got the helper handles on the big pans. you've got the tempered glass lids, you've got all the different utensils. $99.90 is just exceptional. 3 flex of $33.30, hundreds and hundreds sold tonight because of that price. And also, the lovely Alison was here showing us all about the progressive chop and store serving dish with the cutting board. Less than $10, less than $10 for something so useful. And of course, remember the can opener and the helper handle? This is $12.90. A last look at it, we are virtually sold out. If you call right now, you will get yours though. You get both items for $12.90. 116-518 if you'd like to get your hands on that. And also available for using in the microwave, here are your essentials. It's a 3-piece microwave cooking set, again for $9.90. 212-0478. Kitchen must-have. There can be no doubt about it whatsoever. 212-0478. And something else that we saw, I forgot about this. This is the Air Gourmet Air Insulated Anodized Baking Sheet. Wow, what a mouthful. $9.90, 195-886. All about even cooking. Great item to have in the kitchen. Call us and ask us more about that. And of course, Connie was here with this indoor grill, cooking on both sides. Easy cleanup, a simple operation, guidelines of how to use it. This is a must-have. $34.90. 2 flex of $17.45. And for the final few who can pick up the phone right now, grab this. This was so popular, we didn't even have a chance to air it. It was scheduled for a 6-minute presentation. We just didn't do it because hundreds of you called in sooner rather than later. 245-317. It's a 9-piece set for anything, food or crafts or makeup. You can store it all in there. Well, thank you for watching. I'm not going anywhere. I've got another hour of kitchen stock up. You know somebody who really knows how to entertain, it's Mr. Colin Cowie, and he's here on the one, the only. This is HSN.
Entertain in style with our Colin Cowie set of 3 textured glass nested bowls. They're brand new and come in delightful spring colors, each elegantly proportioned to enhance your next gathering. They're available now for less than $27. So watch Colin Cowie Outdoor Entertaining, Thursday at 1 a.m. Eastern, 10 Pacific, and order yours now on hsn.com.
We are in the middle of a 48-hour clearance here on HSN. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. My name's Adam Freeman. 60 minutes has already gone by, but we have another 60 minutes left of kitchen stock up. If you love spending time in the kitchen, but you want things to make life easier and quicker, just more efficient, this is the hour for you. Some great items, and again, the prices are just sensational. So let's do a quick preview of some of the things that we are going to be showing you. To start the hour, a quick reminder, thank you so much for all the calls on the Snap where it has now completely sold out, and I've just been told to tell you this is now sold out from the first hour. The reason being, we're doing such low prices. Let me tell you then about some of the things that you should consider in this hour. Okay, I remember presenting this a couple of months ago. It was a big hit, but look at the price we've now got it at. This is the Chef Toss 8-inch and 10-inch skillet set with turner. It's $262,375. A choice of red or black while stocks last. Usually $30, now $19 and change. That's all. And also coming up, we are going to be talking about item number 254398. This is another world famous chef. It's Kerry Simon with his tri-ply essentials. It's a cookware set down from $129.90 to $79.90. 2 flex of $39 and change. Mr. Mark Gill is going to be here to tell us so much more about that great set. Something else to preview, or shall we just get on with it? Should we get on with it? Okay. You're the boss. Thank you so much for watching. This is then, to start off, the West Bend Power Tower multifunction can opener. And I should just call it a can opener because it's not, because it does so many different things. It really is your power tower. And yes, sous chef, food stylist, restaurant owner, the wonderful Kristina Rice is back with us again. Kristina!
It's not just a can opener.
It is
I have to correct you. I'm sorry.
This should not be on there.
No, because you know what? Once I got it, I fell in love with it. And you want me to tell you why? Other than the fact that it will obviously do your cans and just as easy, because this comes out, and it's very simple, very easy, so you can clean this. And it comes in, and you hear a snap. Did you hear that snap?
I heard it.
And then here, this thing is going to magnetize on the top of the can. Very easy. Pop it under there, and it'll open your cans. That's what everybody is expecting the can opener to do.
Absolutely.
However, this can opener is going to do so much more, so much easier. Let's take this off, and let me show you. We will turn it around, and it's got a bottle opener.
Yeah.
Okay, bottle opener, very simple, very easy. Pop it under there.
And
You're ready to go. You got your root beer, you got your soda pops, doing anything else like that. Now, I've got my knife. I'm not done over here. Look at over here. We've got a little knife, and you've got a little honing device right in here. You can sharpen your knives while it's on the counter. Very simple, very easy, very smooth.
That's it.
That's it for this one. Now we're going to add a few more little wonderful things.
Now, how much are these extra things?
It all comes together. That's what I'm talking about. It's not just
Do you like what I did there? Do you like what I did?
Yes, you did. It's very hard to do. Okay, so look, this is how easy it is. See how easy it is? All I did here was I pushed this button, and that's what released the top. That's what released the can opener. That's what released this face.
Right.
And this is the cheese grater. And all we're going to do is we're going to pop it in. And again, you hear the snap. Did you hear that snap?
I heard that snap.
Okay, and now this is going to automatically start the function of grating the cheese. So we put this inside here. We drop it down. I put a bowl underneath there would be helpful. And there you go. Look at how simple, look at how easy. It's obviously making all of the cheese that you need. It could make a big mess if you don't put a plate underneath there. But again, we've got some hard Parmesan cheese. Drop it inside and push the button. It's very simple, very easy, and tilt it forward if you want it to just come out. And that's easy and simple enough, but anybody can do it.
Just to give you a quick recap of what we've seen so far, this is a can opener, a bottle opener, a knife sharpener, a cheese grater.
Yes.
All in one unit. You get everything you need, and it's $29.90. We've got about 280 or 290 of these to go
I
around.
have to show you
all in one unit. Okay, one more.
Wait. Okay, what did we all have left over yesterday?
Eggs.
Well, we had some eggs. Okay, well, look, here is the best egg grinder you could possibly imagine. Put the whole egg inside, push the button, and it'll make the fluffiest egg salad that you could possibly imagine.
Look at that.
Very easy. I'll just look at how lovely. Look at how fluffy and delicious that is. Very, very smooth texture. If you're going to be making an egg salad, it's soft. It's versatile enough to do a hard Parmesan cheese. It'll also do that egg just as light and fluffy. See that? Look at how wonderful that is. Now, my son was very proud of himself the other day because he made me some hash browns, because I do have a potato sickness. I love potatoes. And what I mean by that is he just took a little piece of potato, put it inside, and grind that up, and I made him some hash browns in the morning.
You know I hate to rush it. We've got a minute left.
Okay. All right, I'll hurry up. Well, then, on this side here that we did the bottle opener, well, you know what? You can twist this off, and that will do a pull tab. So ladies who are going to be taking a little bit more care of your nails and your manicure, it'll go ahead and do that. Very easy, very simple. Okay, we're moving on. Now
This is my favorite bit.
Okay, then you've got the juicer. It's one unit, okay? This comes out, it catches the seeds, it catches the pulp. Very simple. Pop it in. Hear the snap?
Yeah, I hear the snap.
Okay. That's smoky. And what it does is when you push this with your citrus, it automatically turns. So you can't see that once I have the orange on there. Push this on, squeeze this, and look. How easy is that? Very, very easy. You're making fresh orange juice in the morning.
I do one.
Absolutely. Or
just push down.
what's that?
So it's automatic. You just push down, it's automatic.
That's right. It automatically shuts off when you let it go. It turns on when you squish it, and that's it.
One more.
See, it's fun, isn't it?
I like it.
It's not just the can opener. It's a cheese grater. It'll do your hash browns. I did garlic. Check this garlic out. This is what I did in the cookware. This garlic is absolutely fantastic. Think about the garlic in the jar that you buy at the grocery store. It's filled with preservatives and lots of stuff that you really don't want to eat. Well, make your own fresh, fluffy garlic in there. Put some potatoes in there. And it's beautiful, isn't it?
It's the power tower.
And on top of it, look, you know what? If the if the plug is only this far away from where you're going to keep it, it stores inside.
It stores, all right.
But when you pull it all the way out, look at how long that cord is. It's fabulous. I love this thing.
Power tower. You got on a power tower. It's great. It does orange juice things, and it knife sharpens, can openers, tin openers, the whole lot. 245406. What an amazing price! $29.90 on that. 245406. You get everything you need to get going. All the attachments. It is all there. And look at that original price. It was $60. Wow. Kristina, just a quick reminder about what this was again.
That is a fantastic cookie sheet. So it's going to circulate some air underneath, in between the pan, so that all of your cookies and all of your scones and anything that you're cooking, especially David's cookies, are going to be absolutely fantastic, even heating all the way around.
There you go. It's available right now for less than $10. Something we're not going to get to is 268476. This is the Cullen Home stainless steel Nizza Scissor, $14.19. And what happens there is it comes apart and becomes a paring knife. It's very clever. Less than $15 against the usual price of about $20. Well, this is a great next item. Choose either red or black while we've got the colours available. It's a Chef Toss 8-inch and 10-inch skillet with turner. And Kristina, why is this so good?
Oh, because you know what? It's basically training wheels for people who really don't know how to do the little flip.
That's me.
Okay, but it's functional, it's beautiful, and it also has a very large capacity. So, you know what? They already made me a grilled cheese sandwich, but I'm going to make really delicious shrimp.
You said, oh, I'm doing it.
And what it is I'm going to turn it sideways if you don't mind. And see how it slopes?
Yeah.
The reason why it slopes is because it gives it a little bit of a lift. And so when you've got the food going in, it comes up like this and flips over. So your goal is this. It's all in the wrist. Okay? But this is the helper. It's basically training wheels in a functional pan. So it's a very large capacity. I'm going to put this over here. To see that? So you can flip your grilled cheese sandwiches.
I'm doing a double flip.
You can make a delicious shrimp. Check this out. See? So whether you are a professional chef or you're cooking at home for your family or you're cooking at home for yourself, make whatever you'd like. You can do it all in this one pan. It's beautiful. I personally love the color red. And it's so easy and delicious to use. It's lightweight. You can bring it camping. How many times do you go to the picnics with your family, and you know what, you see those barbecues that are there and you're like, man, I really wish that I had something to cook. Well, you know what, if you have this pan, you can put it on the barbecue, put it on the stove, and look at how easy. Very simple, very easy, and you look like you know what you're doing.
Exactly.
And you can sit and you can talk all you want to, and you can still make it flip in the air.
It's a genius idea.
It's a fabulous idea.
And again, to urge you about like household utensils, let me just show you the presentation that you're going to get over here. This is basically it. So you're going to get your turner right there, all beautifully packaged. There's your 8-inch, and of course you're going to get your 10-inch. Choose either the red or the black set, but you're going to get the 2 pans and the turner for literally $19.90. It used to be $30, but that's while stocks last. A great gift set, 262-375, and that's exactly it.
That's it. You're pushing it forward. It's all coming in. It's not going. Now I can make it go flying all over the place if I really wanted to get fancy, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Okay, but look at how easy that is. Look at how simple. I'm just basically moving it forward. This is all flat. There it is. And then moving it forward, and it flies in the air, and it's all tossing all of the ingredients together. And look at how beautiful that is. Sitting on top of your stove, it is smooth. It is a non-stick coating, so it's nice, it's easy. Here's the shrimp. We're going to go ahead and toss this for you. Look at how easy that is. Look at
Very good.
Okay, and with the shrimp in here, what I like to do is I put a little bit of hot sauce, a little bit of garlic in there. Garlic that, again, I did with that can opener.
Oh, yeah, the power tower.
That's right, the power tower. Put that in there, add some parsley, and that is fantastic bar food, basically.
Yeah.
So when you are cooking with your family, cooking for your friends, cooking for just, you know, for yourself. It's very easy. Mix it around. I didn't want to get the camera guy off because you never know. But, you know, mix it around, and that's how simple, that's how elegant and delicious. Look at that.
You see,
It's just absolutely beautiful. Make your stir fries, make your omelets, make anything that you want in here.
Kristina, the thing is, somebody like me who is completely hopeless in the kitchen, am I getting you right when you're telling me that basically this is a set of £2 that I could just simply use and use and use for virtually anything?
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. If you want to boil a little pasta in here, you can put a shallow bit of water in there, add a little bit of pasta, and you're good to go. If you wanted to make your grilled cheese sandwich, make your grilled cheese sandwich. If you wanted to get fancy, give it a flip. And all it is to push it forward, and it comes back around. That's simple. That's easy.
You know what? You don't want to spend a lot of money. $19.90 is going to give you the 8-inch and the 10-inch, £2 that you'll use and use no matter what.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm sold on this one.
You really can't.
Sorry, I am.
Okay, my nephew comes over. He's he just turned 20, and he really learned on a pan like this, and that's because he wanted to know how to flip and impress his girlfriend, and so that's what we did. We've got him this pan, and it's his training wheel.
Yeah, there you go.
And there it is.
No, it looks like an expert. It's a relationship saver. Don't quote me on that. $19.90. It is 262-375. I believe the red is going to sell out before the black. The red is very, very popular. It is just an amazing. In fact, yes, absolutely. The red is now very limited. If that's the one you wanted to go for, please call sooner rather than later. Kristina's about to do the easy cleanup demonstration.
Easy cleanup is simple. Just 1, 2, 3. Just wipe it all out, and that's what you're looking for.
Look at this.
Something simple, something easy, but it needs to be functional. If you've got teenagers coming over, if you've got someone who's really not that experienced in the kitchen, don't you want to give them something that they're more comfortable with? Because if you're comfortable with what you're cooking, you're comfortable with what you're cooking with, it's probably going to taste a whole lot better.
Absolutely.
I think so.
Do you know what I love about HSNs? That you see things in action, you see demonstrations. You know, if you and me were in the store and we just saw this hung up, all we'd do is read what's on here, and I'll read what it says. It says, saute and toss like the pros. Patented angled combination saute pan allows you to move food around the pan without the use of utensils, helps to cook and sear food evenly and distribute sauce during deglazing. Perfect for vegetables, eggs over easy, and omelettes, non-stick coating. So we'd read that, I think that sounds good, but Kristina's here showing us live, this is why we should get it. Look how easy she's tossing the pasta.
Very easy. Now, I should put a little bit more in there, but you know what? I can't really flip it around if there's a whole bunch in there.
No.
But you can do a large capacity. This is about 2 cups in there right now, but you can flip it around. You can add your vegetables. You can add anything that you want. Flip it around. Again, it's training wheels for you.
It's training, definitely
you know?
training.
And it's easy, simple, functional. Put it in your backpack. Take it on a picnic. Take it to the park. Take it wherever you want to. Look at how simple that is.
I think this is burning.
Yes, that's pretty much, and you can burn it real nice too.
I'll just turn this down, shall I? I don't even have to turn the oven off. That's how good I am. I'll just move it on the side. Now then, and we're moving on in a minute. Before I set the place alight, it's $19.90, red or black.
Look how easy it wipes out.
Even when it was burned. Look at that, you can put it straight back in the cupboard.
So whether or not it gets away from you, take it out, and there it is. Nice, simple, easy.
Nice.
And you can make mistakes. We all make mistakes. I make plenty of mistakes.
I make more, trust me.
But it's forgiving, and that's what you're wanting, a forgiving pan. It's beautiful. It's pretty. Look at
But it is actually a really good looking pan.
Look, I was looking at it. Look at that.
The finish on the inside and everything. And do you know what? It's lightweight.
It is. But you know what? You've got so much that you can do with it. These shrimp in here. Make a nice pasta in here. A little capers, some mushrooms, some pasta. Very easy.
So what do you need this for?
If you're flipping like a steak, or if you want to, if you don't want to get anything on top of you, sauce-wise, you can use the spatula. That's just an added bonus.
And you get that as well.
And you get that as well. 2 pans plus that.
Yeah, I mean, what more could we do? Apart from send you around to everybody's house.
Want to get anything on top of you, sauce-wise, you can use the spatula. That's just an added bonus.
And you get that as well.
And you get that as well. 2 pans plus that.
Yeah, I mean, what more could we do? Apart from send you around to everybody's house to cook.
That's it. Okay.
We're not at that stage yet, Kristina, but we might get there later in the hour. $19.90. There's about 90 seconds left in this presentation. It's very busy on the phone line. We have just a small amount of stocks left. I definitely urge you to call sooner rather than later, 262-375. I know this has got some great reviews on our website, hsn.com. Don't forget, you're getting £2, the 8-inch and the 10-inch. And the big difference, as you're seeing, it's hard to see with the angles on TV, but just to pick up one of these brand new ones for a second, look at the profile here. It starts off low, and then it gradually just gets a little bit larger around the back, and that's why, as you start to toss things up in the air, that's why you're able to do it with such ease and without it going everywhere.
With both of the pans. You still have a little bit of a slope. You've got a nice wide open mouth on the top, an easy stay cool handle, and a large capacity, whether it's the small pan or the large pan.
There you go.
And it's a beautiful red.
It's a very beautiful red. What we like.
I love the red.
It's the packaging that sells it. Really it is. 262-375. Final moments on this. Kristina, for anybody that's just tuned in and flipping through the channels and just seeing us live and seeing us having fun with these pans, what words would you say to convince somebody that this is a set of pans that is good to go for?
Simple, easy, training wheels, a good starter pan. It's a good functional pan to have, definitely.
Right. So really it's those two things, of a starter pan for somebody who's just going into cooking again. Think sons, daughters, college, new homes, but also think about you if you just want something that's going to help you and also train you, I suppose.
Yes, training wheels, that's what I mean. My nephew called it, it's his training wheels. It's just perfect.
It helps you impress people.
Absolutely.
Do you know what? Kristina's going to be back in a moment. I've been told to tell you that also available is the Cooks and Chefs Jumbo Electric Griddle. Only about 45 of those now left, so definitely call in. $29.90. That really is a huge size, so easy and convenient to have to cook with. 178600, and up in 20 minutes time. We are very excited about this. I just want to get the exact name for you. This is the is it the Hustler? Oh, the Hustler. It's the Hustler basting gun. It's not a Hustler. Moving on. It's $14.90. It's 211704. It is a great price. And basically, you can infuse lots of things with it. I think we better move on quite quickly, whilst I've still got a job. Take a look at Pippo Perez Jewelry here on HSN. I thought it was...
Pippo Perez and HSN invite you to experience old world craftsmanship with an eclectic and contemporary jewelry collection. The Pippo Perez Jewelry Collection, Friday on HSN.
HSN welcomes back entertaining and design authority Colin Cowie as he presents his exclusive summer collection. Join us as we bring your home to life with Colin Cowie Outdoor Entertaining this Thursday only on HSN.
Coming up here on HSN Jewelry Clearance, it's all about great deals under $50 at 4 Eastern, and then Technobond Jewelry Clearance, 30 to 60% off. That's at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific. And how about a dress clearance? Well, get fashionable at 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific. But right now, more kitchen stock-up clearance here on the always fun and exciting, especially at night. It's HSN. Wow, what a night we are having. This is Kristina Rice, my name's Adam Freeman, and this is all about great selections of products for next to no money. We're getting straight into our next item. Is that lemonade?
Yes, it is. It's lemonade, and it's a delicious lemonade, and it's made in this nice cooler pitcher, and let me tell you, I made it. Okay, I didn't squeeze the lemons totally myself. It was a mix, but let me show you how easy it was.
Okay.
I could have lied and said that I did, but I didn't.
No, you're too honest. It's not Kristina.
So look, here's the pitcher, and what you get, you are going to have the pitcher. You do have the top. this is the top right here, and it includes a spoon. So whether you're making a mixture of lemonade, or you're making your protein shake, or maybe some baby formula for the kids, it'll put the powder inside, put the water inside, and when you see it swoosh, it's got a swoosh to it, okay? It does have power to it, and it makes almost like a vortex inside. And it does do the mixing for you. And then once you get everything mixed, then we've got the cooler sticks. But what we're going to do is we'll put it inside.
Wow. Okay,
and I'll just show you how easy and simple. And it just mixes it for you. You don't have anything else to do, and it's basically, that's it. You put it inside. Instead of adding some ice, we've got the cooler sticks, and that goes on the top. You hear that snap? It's a nice lock on the top. And then this comes off, and now here are your cooler sticks. What this is going to do is you're going to put this in the freezer. Instead of adding ice, you're going to put this inside. So that's going to keep it nice and cold for longer. It's not going to dilute your. You're not going to dilute your protein shakes or your baby formula or your Kool-Aid. You're going to just go ahead and put this inside. It's going to keep it nice and cool. Snaps right in. You hear that snap? And there it is. Simple, easy. We even thought of a little finger hole for you to pop this off. And that's it.
This
and you
is
pour it out.
$11.45, half price. Okay, so just let's think about, how you keep drinks cool. Here is a fabulous picture, if you will, which is going to be ideal for the whole time.
For anything.
Anything, but you're going to keep things chilled with the cooler sticks. Rather than loading a load of ice in there, which always melts, dilutes the drinks, is no good.
Exactly.
This is easy, convenient, and it's $11 for change.
That's right. And you know what? If you're going to the picnic, or you're going somewhere, or perhaps your husband's got to have something special that he wants to drink at lunch, and he doesn't have room in his cooler, take this along with you. Put your drinks inside. Take your cooler sticks that comes with it. Put them in the freezer, put them in the cooler, and that way you have something to put inside. Snaps right in. Here, you get 2 of these. And that's what you're talking about, keeping it nice and cool, not diluting the punch that you've made, not diluting your sangria, or your kids, the baby formula. You know what? Baby formula, everything's a little bit expensive nowadays, but when you're buying baby formula and you make it in advance, you're getting all of, I used to do it for my children, but when you make it in advance, it takes all of the bubbles out, basically. So it's nice, it's easy, and it's functional. Snaps right in, very easy.
I like the way it's completely see-through, and the way that you've got the measuring indicator on the side.
It's got 2 quarts, and here we've got some sangria. It could be iced tea. It could be anything that you want in here. You can put your powder drinks inside. You can put your protein shakes. You can make a smoothie and pour it inside and keep it nice and cold. So if you made your smoothie earlier, you can pour it inside, keep it in the refrigerator, put it in the cooler.
And a nice stable base as well. This is a neat item. Again, it's one of those things that, you know what? It's good to have.
It is good to have, and you can do it with the spoon without the cool sticks, or you can just put the cool sticks in it. And you're not going to have this holes on the top. You're going to have this on the top right here. Very simple, very easy. But again, you put this into the freezer. Very simple. Put this in the freezer. That's it. If you only want to have one and keep the other one, because you're going to be out at the beach for quite a long time, just put one inside and keep the other one in the cooler. Then keep swapping it. So, you know what? You're not diluting. You're not buying whole gobs of ice.
We love it. It's $11.45, 239-752 to get your chill and serve cool wave pitcher and 2 of those cool sticks. Well, talking of cool, it is now time to chill out. We all need to chill out for $9.90. Now, there's a big difference with this product that you're telling me this next product is active, not passive.
That's right.
Tell everybody what you mean.
What I mean by this product is active and not passive is when you buy the common things at the grocery store that wraps around your soda can, what that's doing is that is trying to keep what you already chilled cool.
Right.
Okay, what this does is you're still going to put this in the freezer, and it has the Velcro on top, so whether you're putting it around a baby bottle or you're putting it around anything that you want to, you're going to slip it right on top of your cold drink or your warm drink. That will chill in 15 minutes. It'll take a regular room temperature liquid and cool it, chill it, make it, so that's what I mean by it's an active product. It's not just sitting there trying to keep it in.
Right.
It's actually chilling the liquid that's inside. So within about 15 minutes, it is going to be substantially colder.
So you're going to get a set of 4. You're going to get a red, a blue, a grey and a black. And as Kristina's saying, the big difference with this, and just to highlight it again, is normally with these types of products, the item that you wrap it around normally has to be cold for this to work. So you'd wrap one of these around and this would help maintain the coolness. That's not what this does. Take a room temperature item, wrap this around, and within 15 minutes it will make that room temperature item cold.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Amazing.
It's wonderful.
It really is.
It's actually wonderful. It's wonderful to take to the beach. It's wonderful to take to the park. It's wonderful to take anywhere. We take it to the soccer games when my son's playing. And it's great. We put it around our soda bottles. We put it around the water bottles. We put it around anything. And when, you know what, somebody gets a boo-boo, we put this on their knee too.
That's a good idea.
We do that too.
Because, I mean, something so clever like this, you would use that, you know?
You do use it a lot. And you know, you put this in the freezer, and that it's just that simple. It lays flat. You can stack them all in the same. You can stack them all together if you'd like to, or you can keep them in a circle if you'd like to as well, or in the door. And it's simple by just slipping it on top of the bottle. That's it, because it's nice and it's tight and it's squishy and it's cold.
And we like it
and
cold.
We do like it cold, because a lot of times we don't have room to put those bottles of water in the cooler.
It's true.
And so if you've got it in the back of the car, but you have room in your cooler for this, then take this out, put it around that water bottle, and you can make a room temperature drink cold in 15 minutes.
And that's going to be such a must-have to have. Now, there is an option, or you could go for both. You've got the option of the 4 of these normal chill-outs, or what about this?
This is different only because it's bigger. And what this does is, again, it does the same function except it's for the wine bottle. So it's longer and it's taller for the wine bottle. Whether it's wine or champagne, it can take the regular room temperature wine or champagne or whatever it is that you're drinking, even if it's kid champagne, and you put it inside, and within 15 minutes it's going to be substantially colder. It's an active product. It's not passive. It is working for you. It's making this cold. It's not just sitting there keeping the cold that you already put there in. It's making the liquid cold.
And just to tell you, so you can choose between one of these for $9.90. So this item number, when you get through to our representatives, they'll ask you, do you want this one, which is the big one, for which you get one for $9.90, or do you want the 4 smaller ones, which is going to go around your soda cans or your water, something like that?
Yes.
Just thinking about the larger one for a second, you know that the typical thing that happens is somebody will come around maybe for an evening meal and they'll bring a bottle of wine, but it's obviously not chilled. This is going to be that quick and convenient way to chill it so it's ready to drink. Think of how many times you reach that bottle of wine that's not been in the fridge, and you need it cold. This is going to chill it in within 15 minutes. So I'd get one of those for $9.90.
Or you're going to your friend's house and they think that you planned on bringing a nice chilled bottle of wine, so you go, you get it from the grocery store, you pop this guy on there, and it's nice and chilled by the time you get to their house.
There you go.
It's like you planned it.
Full of good ideas you are.
It's active. It's got to be working.
One of those, 4 of those, black, grey, blue or red, so all the kids and the mum and the dad can all know which drink they're having.
That's right.
You know, okay, we've got to move on, we're running out of time again. $9.90, I'd get a set of those and one of those, I would. Wouldn't you?
I would definitely. I have 2 of them.
You have 2 of them?
I do.
Look at you.
One's for red.
Yeah, just to let you know that we have very many celebrity chefs here on HSN. If you want to save some money on some Todd English products, oh, yep, you're in the right place. Let me tell you about this. It is a 4-quart casserole set. This is the Todd English hard anodized one. It comes with a steamer insert. It's $32.45, $840-939. There is a 50% saving on that. It's usually about $65. So if you want to jump on board and grab that, just a few remaining. And if you love fish, you'll love this from Todd English. This is the hard anodized gourmet fish poacher set. It's $29.95, and again, that's another half price saving. 238517 is your item number on that one. Now we're going to move on to, I'll say it right now, this is the Hutzler.
It's a baster and an injector of flavor.
Really?
Yes.
I'm excited about this.
It's fun. And it's it's such a smart idea. Okay, other than your turkey, it will suck. I'm going to go on the side. When you squish it together, it'll suck up all that juice that's inside the pan of the turkey, and go ahead and baste it. Now, whether it's hot liquid or it's cold, it's going to be working with you. So it is a tempered plastic that's right here. And that's what you need. So you're not, remember that bulb that you used to use and it melts, and you try to wash it and you try and get inside there and it's kind of yucky and you don't want to use it once, you throw it away? No, this is fantastic. You squish it together like this, and what that does is that builds the suction. You put it inside the juice or the broth that you're trying to put onto the turkey or the roast, and that's how simple it is. Now, what else you can do is you can, my favorite part, party on the brain, pineapples, watermelon, any of the fruit that you're going to be going to the parties. How about spiking that pineapple?
Trust you.
I was a thinker that day. Okay, so look, what we did is we have a tip. That's what this is right here. And what we do is you put this tip inside the cone shape right here, and then you screw it on. And so you basically suck up the rum and you pierce it inside to the pineapple.
No.
Yes. And then you put it in the refrigerator, and so make sure that the children don't get this, but it is so delicious. Think about it. You've got a nice pineapple with spiced rum, or you've got the watermelon with the vodka in it, or anything like that. It is so wonderful. Now, okay, let's get off the booze because, I'm thinking about that. Think about your turkeys. Think about your roast. How about your pork roast? How about your rib roast? You can inject it with flavors before you go and put it into the oven, and you can baste it, obviously, after.
Can I just jump in and tell everybody? 164 of these left before complete setup. These will go.
Okay, I'll make it quick. Look, I'll even show you. So look, here's the tip. I should have done this before, and I'm sorry. But here's the tip. Yeah. What you're going to do is you're going to put it right inside here, drop it in, and it comes out the other end. Now, once you do that, you're going to, you see, and you can have fun with it too. It does have a thread, so you're going to put this on the end, and you thread it on, and then you attach it to the gun. And that's how simple it is. Very easy, very simple. You take your flavorings, whether it's your own recipe or it's a bottled, salad dressing or something, inject it into the turkeys before, or the ham or the pork or whatever you're cooking. Inject all that flavor in there and let it sit. And then all that marinade is going to be inside the meat. And so when you're cooking it, it's fantastic inside and out. You're basting it with the baster. That would be this portion. Or you can inject more with this portion. Or maybe you took this out and then your company's not back yet. You know what my secret is I take some hot broth and I inject it inside my turkey that's been sitting on the counter for a few minutes. And so then when you cut into it, it's got nice hot broth coming out. Because when it comes out of the oven, it's pushing out the juices and it's trying to suck it all in. So if it's resting, there you go. It's very simple.
So what's the alternative? How else would you inject stuff in?
You can reach, well, I don't know. If you're reaching inside the oven, you can burn yourself and stuff and get all these kind of burns. This is what you get before I got crazy. What I did with the cupcakes is I basically took it in there. I took this end, filled it with frosting, pushed it in there, and filled it up.
We've got to go. Thank you so much for all your calls on this one. Definitely think about the rum and the pineapple. You'll love that. It's a good idea. Also available, apart from 211704, please stay on the phone lines for that. If you call right now, you may just secure it. Don't forget, we have got that Hamilton. It's the indoor grill with removable grids. This is $34.90, down from just under $50 on two flex of $17.45. Easy, quick, double-sided cooking, but these are cinch to use. And if you go to hsn.com, that's a cinch to use as well, because if you click on cooking, you literally click on cooking in the kitchen, and you can see all of our different things. Let's see what we have in food and wine. What have we got? Check on down through your categories. So we see what's done at wine and accessories. We can click on that. Oh, why we do wines. We'll ship wines direct to you or anybody. Very fancy. Do you know, it doesn't matter what you're looking for, we honestly have it all on hsn.com. Truly, everything, everything. Okay, what's next? So much to get through, 23 minutes left. Oh, talking of wines, Kristina, I believe you've got something for us.
See that? You know what? It's the wine opener. It's fantastic. Look at how beautiful it is. And all you're going to do is you're going to unscrew it, as wide, however wide your countertop is, and thread it, and it'll close just as easy. That's what we have here, and I just wanted to show you. You put the wine bottle in the neck, you go like this, and it pulls the cork out. You go like this, and it threads the cork back in.
Now, I've seen these once before back in the UK. I remember saying they were a big hit, because if
wine bottle in the neck, you go like this, and it pulls the cork out. You go like this, and it threads the cork back in.
Now, I've seen these once before back in the UK. I remember saying they were a big hit, because if you really, you know, if you're having a function, an event, or you have like a bar in your own home, this is going to be something that you can so have, because it takes less strain. You know how hard it can be sometimes opening bottles of wine. Well, with this, you hold it just at a level angle to the unit itself. You pull the lever down, and this grabs the cork for you. You pull it back up, and it just pops out.
That's right. There is nothing you're not going to lose the wine opener.
Yes.
And it's very easy. It's very simple, and it holds the wine cork for you right here, and then you can put it back in.
Just like that.
You want to do one? Don't be afraid. It's
I'll do
okay.
one.
You put it inside, you leave it in there, and you just one swift move. You go all the way down, and then it's going to stop. And when you stop, what it is it's telling you the wine cork is out of the bottle now,
Right.
and the cork is sitting here waiting for you so it doesn't drop on the floor.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. Yep.
It's simple.
So you go in like that. So you just basically hold it like basically level.
Yes.
And then you go down like that.
Plunge it in.
And you can feel it. You can actually feel it going in.
You can.
And you're pulling up like that.
And it stops for you. See that? And
so you
just
pull out.
That's it.
And then what? You just catch it there.
That's it. Push it all the way
Oh,
back.
there. It releases it.
It releases
Just
it.
like that. That's clever.
So you're not trying to untwist the cork from the cork opener.
It's clever.
And it's not tearing up the cork. Look at how simple it is. It makes
Clean.
one clean, simple cork.
This is a really neat idea if you want something that's going to be able to open bottles of wine quickly, if you're having a particularly stressful day. You want to get through them quick. This is a superb item. We only have about 350, 360 of these to go around. $14.95, and Kristina, I'll tell you, these can be very expensive items.
Absolutely. And you know what? You want to make sure that the wine that you purchase and the wine that you want, the wine that you've been wanting, is going to be opened the same easy, simple way. Push it down, bring it up, it'll stop, and there it is. The cork is still right there. Here's the cork sitting waiting for you. You push this forward, very simple, and it comes out. There it is. Very easy.
And of course, what's giving it the support and the strength is just because you've got this clamp here. So when you go to your surface, your unit as it were, whatever the thickness of the counter is, all you're going to do is twist this round and then secure it on there. I mean, it's a genius idea when you think about it, really.
And if you also think, I didn't take the topping off, I left the topping on. Some of the wines have a topping on it.
Yes.
And what I mean by that is it's got like a wrapper, or maybe it's got a little drop of wax on top. You can go right through it. So it's going to plunge right through it, right through the cork. You're not tearing up the cork. It's simple, it's easy. Whether it's a real cork or it's a plastic cork, it's going to work for you. And it's functional, and it doesn't have to be on the countertop. If you're outside at the barbecue or something like that, and you've got a secure area for you to attach it to, go ahead, make it so.
It's fabulous.
It's
really
fabulous.
is. And if you want to get these, this isn't going to sell out in this presentation, I'm pretty sure, but it is definitely worthwhile, especially if you are going to have a party, an event where you know you're going to be going through bottles of wine. This is superb. Incidentally, at the bottom of the screen was the item number for some wine covers that we do, which are very, very fancy. I think we'll show you a picture of some of those shortly. But in the final minute of this presentation, notice as well how neat this has been done. I mean, this is almost like a decorative item that you could have out full time on a unit.
Absolutely, and it's got some meat to it. So I mean, it's not just some wimpy little thing that's sitting on the top of your counter. It's definitely going to open up your cork, your wine, and it's not going to tear up your cork, and it's going to hold that cork so that when you're ready to take it out of the unit, it'll show you right through here. It'll pop right out.
It's fabulous, and if you have seen these elsewhere, you will know that the prices can be a lot more. To get this for less than $15 is just superb. Now, Kristina, is that everything from you for tonight?
I don't think so.
No,
I think it is.
You're finished?
I think so.
Well, thank you so much. When are you back again?
I think tomorrow at noon.
Tomorrow at noon. Thank you so much.
You're
Isn't she wonderful, ladies and gentlemen, with the lovely Kristina Rice? Okay, we are going to move on then and show you just a couple more things. 186130 for the bar-mounted cork remover. Less than $15 is your price. And that these are those embroidered wine covers. I once did a presentation of these. If you're giving a gift of wine, then this is a really great way to fancy it up a little bit and make it a bit more special. You get 12 of those wine covers for $12.90. 269466 is your item number on that. We've sold out of the Hustler basting gun and injector gun, 211704. So don't go anywhere. The wonderful Mark Gill's going to be here with a great product from Kerry Simon. But when kitchen stock-up is done, I know John is standing by to tell us what items he's going to be clearing. Good morning, John.
Hey, Adam, yeah. You know what it was wild about today with all the clearance prices? All the jewelry today under $50. We've taken some of the biggest cuts I think I've seen in years.
It's
huge. Of the jewelry. Yeah, it's huge. And it's going to continue for 2 more hours, as a matter of fact. What we'll do, we have in the next hour here on HSN, is all of our jewelry will be under $50, and it's been dropped from higher than $50. So just imagine the huge cuts that you're about to see. Now, we'll have these, and they'll be coming up here a little bit later. They're actually our Rebel Design gemstone filigree crosses. Now, they were $59.95. Huge reduction in price today. $29.98. It's item number 254657. And then in Tectobon, even bigger cuts coming up. I mean, so this is going to be a night of fun. I hope you can stay with us as we'll be here this morning on HSN. Right now, let's go back out to the kitchen with Adam and more here this morning on HSN.
Thank you so much. The wonderful John on the way for you in 15 minutes time. But we're going to move on to our final item of the show. You know, we've done some items from some big celebrity chefs, and this is another one of those. This time we're talking Kerry Simon. He is known as the rock and roll chef. He really creates some of the finest pieces that there are to use really in the kitchen. This is a tri-ply essentials cookware set. Usual HSN price is $129.90. We have it on for $79.90. This is an awesome value. It's on 2 flexible payments of $39.95. So you're going to save like $50, which is just great. Okay, this is going to come with a lot. This is a 1.5 quart covered saucepan. You're going to get 6.5 quart covered stock pot, a fry pan, a 12-inch locking ton, a 14-inch slotted turner, a slotted spoon, a soup ladle. You get so much. And somebody who knows a lot about cooking and great products is the wonderful Mr. Mark Gill, who is here for Kerry Simon's. Mark.
How you doing, Adam?
I'm good, my friend. How are you?
I'm good. I'm real good. We're going to get a couple of things going right away.
We are saving some of the best for last, and this is, you know, this is really the essential set.
And you know what? It really is aptly named, because, I mean, if you're a seasoned chef and you want to hone your skills, this is a really, really terrific set to do it on. If you're brand new to cooking, or if you've got, you know, the young one in college and you want to get that going, it's a really nice set for that. And the quality is amazing. The first time that I was exposed to tri-ply cookware, we were wandering around in one of those kind of gourmet kitchen shop, the tri-ply construction, and, you know, we were looking at it and it was really nice, and we saw the price and just about fell over. And I mean, the construction is actually, you can see it here. You've got the stainless steel on the bottom. What that's going to do is going to grab that heat. That's what stainless steel is so good for, because it's, you know, it's the chef's choice because of that heat that it disperses. And the aluminum is going to take that heat and it's going to spread it evenly throughout the pan. And then the stainless steel on top is going to hold the heat there and give you that even cooking. And I'm going to show you exactly what I mean here.
Okay, so just so you know, this is a complete set, the essential set. We'll go through a full, I'll go through everything that you get in a few moments' time. But again, this is your chance to get a gourmet set. And I keep using that word because it's so important. We offer gourmet products. This is clearance though. So when this is all sold out, this price is not going to be back anytime soon. You can get yourself a new pan set for next to no money, or somebody else a pan set that they're absolutely going to love. And just, you know, we'll have a look over here in a few moments' time, actually, because I know you're It's all sizzling, I can see it.
Yeah, we're all going. Actually, I'm making you a really, really special dish here in the stock pot. My whole family is from Eastern Canada, down in the Maritimes, where we love our seafood. And what I'm making for you here is a traditional maritime seafood stew. And what I've done is I've taken some crushed tomatoes. I'm going to put some cream cheese in there to give it some nice texture. It's really wonderful. We're going to get that heat coming up. And remember, that tri-ply construction is going to grab the heat from the bottom. It's going to disperse it evenly with the aluminum that goes all the way up the side, so you get even cooking all the way throughout. And then it's going to, hold the heat inside and really disperse it evenly, which you're going to see with the salmon here in a second as well.
And that's big. I mean, that's what, a 6.5 quart stock pot. And also you've got your metal handles as well on the side. That's going to come with the lid, just, to go with it. And notice when you put the lid on, how it just sits really, really flush as well.
Absolutely.
And the quality of the design is just extraordinary. It really is.
Well, and it's metal lids, so you've got that nice weight. So when you're steaming something, if you're going to steam mussels or clams or something, you want to keep the steam in the pot. You don't want a light lid that's going to bounce around and bubble all over the place. So nice metal lids with the tri-ply construction, absolutely wonderful.
Okay, so, have you got, what's that over there?
What's that?
What have you got over there?
We got lots going on. We got lots going on, you betcha. There we go. We're going to get this going. There we are. And you also get all of the utensils with it as well. You're going to get the ladle, you're going to get the tongs, you're going to get that beautiful utensil holder, which I absolutely love. And what's nice about these is it has that polished mirror finish on the outside of all the cookware. And that means if you have one of those kitchens where you like to hang your pots or you like to display them, it's absolutely wonderful when the guests come over, because it is a beautiful set. Not only do you have that quality tri-ply construction, but visually you have an absolutely wonderful set to look at.
Completely. And just so you see there, look, on the edge, you see it says Kerry Simon. I mean, this is impressive. When people come round and they see that you've got Kerry Simon cookware, they're going to be absolutely so bowled over. This looks so good, and you do get all these utensils. Let me just go through exactly what utensils you're going to get for your money. There's a 12-inch locking tongs, there's a 14-inch slotted turner, the slotted spoon, the soup ladle, and the utensil caddy. Just take a look at this utensil caddy for a second. This is going to look so incredibly neat on the surface of your kitchen. I mean, this is really something that's going to make a difference. So everything can be there, ready to take and ready to pick up, as well as the fact that you're going to get the 1.5 quart covered saucepan and the 6.5 quart covered stock pot. I mean, it's truly all there. Okay, don't forget the frying pan as well. That's an 8 3/4 inch in diameter. Right. What's this called again?
Now, this is a traditional maritime stew. And to this, I've added some shrimp, some scallops. We've got some clams in there. We're going to put a few green peppers in there. There we go. That always makes it nice. And we're going to spice it up with a little bit of salt and pepper.
Yeah.
There we go. Perfect. Little bit of red pepper in there. We've got our salmon going. I've made some couscous because that's more fun to say than rice.
So true.
We're going to get that going, just to get that to a nice boil.
Yeah.
Now, our salmon is almost done. We're limited for space here, so I'm going to try and find all kinds of fun spots to put our dishes. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to show you an oven a dish we've got going in the oven, because one of the beautiful things about Kerry Simon's cookware is it's oven safe to 400 degrees.
Wow.
So not only do you have the even cooking, the heat disbursement, but you've also got the ability to go from the stovetop right to the oven, right to the table, so you're using less cookware, less to clean, less to worry about in the kitchen. I mean, we all like that.
And the thing with this is, because it's the tri-ply, because it's that aluminum, it really is, you're getting not only the even heat distribution, but that quick, and really, this is so fast, the heat.
You're absolutely right.
So when you want to cook, when you want to get that meal all done and sorted for you and the family, you're going to be ready to go.
You're absolutely right. And again, if you notice here on the salmon on top, it's all beautifully browned on top. There's no hot spots. You haven't got one burnt area, one that isn't finished, one that is, which is a really, really nice feature in the cookware. We've got that bubbling away. We've got our salmon going. There we go.
It's all out, mate.
And like I said, the quality of this cookware, if you've ever thought about going to stainless steel, maybe you're one of these people that is sold on the, say the non-stick, which is, get a few of the hot spots and the uneven. I got to tell you, stainless steel is the chef's choice for a reason. Okay, if you know all the best restaurants, the fanciest ones, the ones that we love to dine at, all use those stainless steel cookware because you get the even heating, you get that consistent food quality every single time. And like I said, if you're a seasoned chef and you want to add a few pieces and you want to take that cooking ability they have just to the next level, this is a wonderful set to do it with. You have all the basic pieces you need. That's why we call it the essential set. And if you're just, you want to dip your toes into the stainless steel, that tri-ply construction, this many pieces, this kind of quality at that kind of clearance prices is simply unbelievable. It really is.
You know, it's like going to buy a piece of clothing. You either get the normal regular brand, or let's say you're going to get a designer label. You're buying now not just any old pans, but truly designer saucepans. There's always a premium for that. Now,
absolutely.
If it was my dad, he'd say, "Yeah, what's the point? You don't need to." You know, well, I kind of think sometimes it's nice to get the designer stuff. But today, when you don't have to pay the premium for the designer name,
right.
you can do it. You're going to get the frying pan, you're going to get the normal saucepan, you're going to get the big stock pot, you're going to get the lid, you're going to get the utensils and the holder. This whole essentials kit for less than $80. And you know, recently Kerry Simon celebrated his 1-year anniversary here on HSN. Everybody's very excited about this chef who, you know, has got restaurants in Las Vegas and all over America, who is really so well known for his quality. On every single piece that you buy, and it doesn't matter if it's on the reverse side of the stock pot or on the utensils, you'll see the branding. It's hard to see on TV, but it does say Kerry Simon right there. This is designer cookware. Think about that wedding gift. This would make a truly awesome present. For $39 and change, that's our flex payments. So if you have that right now on a credit card, you can get this home and pay the rest next month. And it's just superb. Everything you really need to get going and get sorted. I mean, you know, we said this before, but it's so true. If you go to cook something and your pans are old and they're scratched and they're burnt and they're horrible, it's not very inspiring.
You're absolutely right. You know, one of the wonderful things about this, you notice that I'm using, you know, the stainless steel walking tongs that you get with the set, and I'm using it in the pan. I don't have to worry about the scratching. I don't have to worry about getting it damaged. Now, we've got this dish finished, and I want to show you something here really, really quick. There we've got our salmon with a little bit of spinach and bell tomatoes. Now, everybody kind of shies away sometimes with the stainless steel because they're worried about the cleanup. Well, I got to show you something here. Here's my little trick. If the pan's a little warm, all you do is put a little bit of water in. Okay, I'm just going to take my cloth, and if you're ever worried about how tough it is to clean, watch this. That's after salmon, spinach, tomatoes, spices, oil, crystal clean, just with a wipe. Wow. Isn't that amazing?
So a little bit of water in there as soon as you finish cooking, and you're ready to go.
Exactly, you're exactly right. Well, we're going to get this heated up real quick. We're going to check our dish here.
Yeah.
Oh, that is almost done. That is so beautiful. And I got to tell you, the cream cheese mixing with the tomatoes, the crushed tomato and the tomato paste and the seafood, especially the juice from the clams, kind of intermixing with that dish. Oh, the flavor in that is absolutely outstanding. Now I'm going to make a fun dish here. This is actually a dinner bruschetta. I really want you to see how simple this is to make. And again, I'm putting shrimp in the stainless steel pan because I've treated it with just a little bit of olive oil. I'm not worrying about the sticking. I'm going to let the pan do the work. Okay. All I'm going to do. Now, while that gets going just a little bit, let me show you what we've got going in the oven. I seared a couple of steaks right off the top, and I'm going to show you what we did here. Now, remember, the cookware is oven safe up to 400 degrees. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
We're talking about 2-inch thick, beautiful bacon-wrapped fillets, perfectly done. Now, what's nice about this, because these pans have the ability to go from the stove top to the oven, if you've had a busy day, you want to make a beautiful meal, all you have to do, sear the steak, sear the lamb, whatever it is you want to do, take it right to the oven, 20 minutes at 350 degrees, wander around, do what you got to do, come back, and it's all done.
I see you received my order. I'm very impressed. You know, we have so many celebrity chefs, and each one has their own different type of pan set, and each one has their own different qualities. This is Kerry Simon. What Kerry Simon is all about is tri-ply. Tri-ply is truly some of the most extraordinary technology when it comes to even heat distribution.
Absolutely.
All about fast and convenient and effective. That's why so many people love his cookware. If you would like to try it out, this is the essential set, but in some ways, it's more than essential set. The frying pan, the big stock pot, the normal, the regular saucepan as well, the lids, all the utensils you're going to need, and you're going to get the holder for $79.90. That is truly sensational. Stainless steel, top quality. This is designer, and it's less than $80. 254398 is your item number if you want to come on through. There's only about 3 minutes left of this presentation, so definitely start thinking about it.
Oh boy, I love this dish. The clams and the shrimp and the scallops. And you know, this is such a fun dish because you can really throw in whatever seafood that you really like. You can toss in the the crab if you want. You can toss in the lobster, which I absolutely love to do. And to take this and top it off with a little bit of fresh Parmesan, I tell you, you serve that at the next family reunion or get-together, and you've got a real treat on your hands with that.
And yeah, so you see, from the salmon to this, to everything, from the meats to the shrimp, all of this you can cook so quickly, so easily, and you're ready to go.
And the reason you can cook so quickly is, like I said, you've got that tri-ply construction. I can't really stress how important that is. The stainless steel layer on the bottom is going to grab the heat. From there, it's going to disperse it with the aluminum that's all in the middle. Now, you don't have to worry about, where you hear sometimes aluminum pans. Remember, that's sandwiched in between the two layers of stainless steel. Aluminum's wonderful for cooking because of the heat distribution. Now, what we've done is we've combined the best properties of all the cookware that you can find. We've taken that stainless steel to grab the heat. We've used the aluminum to disperse it evenly in the pan, and then we've taken that heat and put it back into the top layer of stainless steel. So we've taken the chef's choice for stainless steel. We've added the durability of aluminum and 2 plies, and you're going to absolutely feel the difference and notice the difference when you're cooking with it.
And you can actually see the difference, because when you normally buy pans, the base normally has like an extra section that's like added on. Here, it's all part of the pan, you see? It's all completely part of the same pan. This is top quality. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. It's about you being in the kitchen with things and items and tools that you want to use that are effective and that are top quality. This is your chance to get it in at clearance. We all love getting things in a sale. We all love to get the best deal. The best deal is right now. And items and tools that you want to use that are effective and that are top quality. This is your chance to get it in at clearance. We all love getting things in a sale. We all love to get the best deal. The best deal is right now. This is the best deal for $79.90. Trust me.
That's it on tri-ply cookware. Now, we're going to run right over here, and we're going to take that dinner bruschetta with my reach here. Now, I got to tell you, this is such a simple dish. That took all of about 3 minutes.
Wow.
Okay, we're going to take this pan. I'm going to show you how easy it is to clean up here in a second. I'm just going to grab a fresh little bit of grated Parmesan just to finish that off. Isn't that a beautiful dish? I mean, that is a wonderful, wonderful thing to serve. And just to take you back to the pan, like I said, if you want to get the the big stuff out with a bit of a wipe. Now, again, sometimes people shy away from stainless steel because they're afraid of the cleanup. Watch how simple and easy this is. That's just a little bit of water in the pan while it's warm, and just like that. That is clean as a whistle.
Wow. There you go. Another great item, Mark. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
When are you back?
I'm back at 4.
4 o'clock this afternoon Eastern Time. Mark, you counted how many pieces were in total? How many?
We have 9 pieces.
9 pieces. This is the Essentials. Thank you so much, my friend. And thank you for shopping with us this early morning. $79.90. Kerry Simon Designer. This is an amazing offer. 2 packs of $39.95. Item number 254398. Okay, let's recap on some of the things that we saw in this 60 minutes. We have the Power Tower, a multifunction can opener, knife sharpener, bottle opener, juicer, grater. It does everything you need for less than $30. The original price was about $60. 245406. And of course, then there was the Air Gourmet air insulated anodized baking sheet for less than $10. Perfect cookies every time, or whatever you're going to cook. 195886. And of course, we have the Chef Toss 8-inch and the 10-inch in the red or the black. That's $19.90 for $262375 if you want to go for that. I know red's going to sell out shortly. We have the choice then of the one big quick chill or the other chill out, which is a set of 4. Rather than just keeping something cool, you can take a bottle or a bottle of wine or a can of soda, which is room temperature, and this will cool it in less than 15 minutes. 077913. If you use the microwave like I do, this is definitely going to come